This is a 15-minute guided meditation on perceiving the senses, offered by Rich Riley.
The first instruction for any meditation generally is find a comfortable seat. And a comfortable seat is one that allows you to be perfectly relaxed, be still, and have clarity in your awareness. So whatever that seat might be for you, if you're in a chair or a cushion, or even lying down, that's fine. Try to remain still. Try to be relaxed. And try to be clear in your awareness. This particular meditation was introduced previously. We call it the six senses. And you might wonder, why the six senses? Well, according to some, if we have experience, there are many ways that we can have that experience. We can have visual experience. We can have auditory experience. We can taste and have, or feel the body. We can have feeling. Or we can experience things in our mind. So that's the sixth sense, so to speak. If I ask you to imagine an orange, you can do that. Well, that is an awareness that you have. So we call that a sense, a mental sense. So we're going to be going through six senses as we have in the past, but I'm going to be asking you to make certain kinds of determinations on how you identify what you experience. So I'm just going to give you an example to begin. If your eyes are focused down and you're sitting, you might notice the colors of a carpet. And if I ask you, well, what is it that you are seeing? You might say, some shade of blue-green. You might say a carpet. You might say an ugly carpet. You can identify what you're seeing in many different ways. Now, the three primary ways that I want you to think about are just noticing the visual or auditory experience. On the one hand, what I'm seeing is blue. Or what I'm seeing is a blue shirt. I call that object awareness. Or I see an ugly blue shirt. Now you're making judgments, right? And oftentimes what you'll find is that when you are in the moment, you really are making judgments. You're bringing forth your past experience, your past points of view into the present moment in your judgment. And it's good to realize that that is what is occurring in the present moment. So I'm going to be going through the senses as we have in the past. And what I'd like you to, and we'll spend maybe 2 minutes on to go through each of the, maybe a little bit less, my time is running short. And I just want you to identify in your mind 2 or 3 or 4, however many things you are experiencing with that particular sense. Okay? And in your mind, later, if we want to have some discussion, you can indicate as to how you have your experiences, how you identify your experiences, how you relate to your experiences. This is very interesting to be aware of from moment to moment. Is there a bell? There is. Okay. So I recommend for this that you have your eyes open, maybe focus downward. If the eyes are closed, we won't have any visual experiences. Be relaxed and comfortable. Be aware of your breathing as we proceed. Now focus your attention on sound. What is it you hear? How do you hear it? How do you identify what you hear? Are thoughts arising as you hear? What thoughts? Now attend to the sense of smell. Are there fragrances, odors? How do you identify them? Is your awareness non-judgmental? Do thoughts and feelings continuously arise? Recognize them. Now attend to what you visually experience. Are you experiencing merely colors in patterns? Or do you identify objects? Are your experiences judgmental or non-judgmental? Now focus on the experience of taste. Perhaps rub your tongue over your lips. Swallow gently. Just be aware of the sensations in the present moment. Now focus on your bodily sensations, what you might feel in terms of the pressure on your seat or cushion. What vibrations you might feel from air on your skin or clothing. Or the sensations of your breathing. Now focus on your mind. Are thoughts arising? Expectations, perhaps? Emotions, perhaps? Can you simply be aware of them as they are? How do thoughts arise in your mind? Where do thoughts go? Now bring yourself back to the present moment with all of your senses just open.